One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Utah State Aggies and the San Diego State Aztecs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with the Aztec head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate the Aztecs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Utah State's offense will go to work first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. Looking to throw at Hillstead.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket, flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Aztecs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss.
Hits the afterburners. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Sutton. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you can tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Napier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Working on the right. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wants to throw it. He wants it all. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Aztecs! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sheffield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Sutton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll keep it on the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They boot it away. Catches it at the 15. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Off play action on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To the air, it's Hillstead. The short hands, it's Johnson. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Utah State up-tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll run the screen. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. Going for the big play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Pulls and fires complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. The run inside. It's Sutton. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Aztecs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They'll run the option. Maybe a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how...
Caught, and he's got room. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. But a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. From the gun, running back on the move. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. On the option. Pitches it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, it's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quick spin on the run. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Back to pass, it's Hillstead. Uncorks one. It's caught. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with Oklahoma in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Sooners with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. They continue to run roughshod over the opposition. They're now 9-1 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Snapdragon Stadium. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Going to the run to start this second half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got his man. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. Hauls it in.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Washington.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it.
Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll drag him down, but that sweet little spin move gives him 9. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make him line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Makes the grab. It's Napier. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Unloads quickly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They try to pop a run on the draw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Wants to throw. It's Hillstead. Under fire. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it on second down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll go right back to the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Let's see what he can do with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. He's got great speed, and the returner will be brought down. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Off the play fake. He's got him in the flat. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Trying to take it back. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
I get it. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. He goes right back to the air. Lets it fly. Touchdown, San Diego State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Got a man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Finds the tight end. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And wings it incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. To the air, it's Hillstead. Quickly to the tight end. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On his way back from the 20. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They're going to run it. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Going with the counter play here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Give up some yardage. They've given up some plays. No big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Give to the back. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And the defense comes up big in a big-time moment, and we've seen it all game long, man. Getting to the quarterback, rattling him, sacking him, and again, in a big moment, on fourth down, they do it again, and they are looking pretty to close this game out.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They'll send the back in motion. Running inside. It's Sutton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They'll give it on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Finding some room. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down at the 41. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Bringing the heat. Oh, that's going to be a safety. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. the blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the Boise State Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. The Aztecs will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Broncos offense will get first crack at it today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go right back to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Broncos are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Wagner. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Madsen. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. The Aztecs offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it down the field. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever, and the result is a big explosive play for the O.
And the Aztecs want to move quickly. He'll do it himself. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So now it's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Boston. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it on the counter. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Snags it over the middle. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Throws for the tight end. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Riley.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple.
Might have a chance. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Broncos! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The run inside. It's Sutton. We'll stop play for just a second to check on this injured Aztec. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. 2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. Back to pass. Rushes on him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires it down the seam. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Aztecs will call on their punt team. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Oh, what a move to get room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Turning it on. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Sweet cut there. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Broncos have this offense rolling. Running to the left. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Riley. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Trying the left side. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Riley. Gets it. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. Here he comes with the return. And the returner is stopped. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On third down, here's Washington. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Sheffield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You've still got to deal. You still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Aztecs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Keeps it himself. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They go to the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Here's the pressure, and it's a sack.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Under fire. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Napier. He gets those chains moving. Gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Finds his man. It's Bostic. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. Pulls it on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Aztecs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Madsen. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Aztecs call their first timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. The Broncos will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got him this time. Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On third down, here's Washington. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The kick is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Here comes the heat. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a man. It's Riley.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. And it's BYU looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Boise. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they are 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And the Broncos will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Washington. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. To the air on second down. Can't make the connection to pressure there. Calls the missed timing. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Madsen. The sure hands, it's Bates. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is in the air. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll start on the ground with Washington. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Snagged in the middle, it's Sheffield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Washington. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that DN getting that sack.
The Aztecs line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the catch. It's Ford. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Riley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. They'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Back to pass, it's Madsen. It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Creates a little, could be an alley. Makes it past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to the ground with the running back. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle. It's Bostic. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Washington. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Brown. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Just couldn't get loose. They stop him right at the line, and they don't convert on 4th down. Running inside. It's Riley. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Trying to run, it's Riley. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Riley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 3rd and 4. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Gets open down the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in! Touchdown, Boise State! They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. A quick quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Washington. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Washington again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. On the option. Now the pitch. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Goes high to pull it in. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. They'll give it to Washington. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Aztecs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with Washington. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? He'll try to get to the marker himself. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown Aztecs. Gets it into the end zone.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Firing to the right, complete. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Broncos right after the huge play through the air back to the line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Keeps it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
He got it. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's got room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape.